back to Funtastic Friday here on News Talk 93 FM. Yeah, well, go on, people. Let me see. ANC Essential checking in. Two others as well. Didn't see your name. But check in the people. Fantastic Friday here on News Talk 93 FM. We're having our discussion topic right about now. We're talking about being man of her house. Being the man of her house. Is it possible for a Jamaican man? Well, I know it happens. I know there are men out there currently living in, how the woman buys the place and all that. I know there are some men out there that are, I would say, fortunate, So, we're looking at the discussion topic, being the man of her house. And we're talking about men living with a woman who is the main breadwinner. So, the lady is responsible for most of the bills. Probably it's her house, she buy it already. And in moving, probably he had a place, but probably her house is the better house. She earning a bigger income, so she's able to, set up herself a bit better. So we're talking about how men can survive in a situation like that, what men can do to make things work. But we're also going to look on, in next month, we're going to look at the ladies. Will they be able to handle that responsibility? Do you ladies think that you would be able to live with a man who earns less than you, or doesn't own a home but moves in with you? Let me know what you think. But we've gone through the first 5 points so far. We've looked at how men can make these things work, and also how he can protect his mental health. So number one, respect her space. Yeah, we know it's a fair place. Nobody gonna take over. Create a mutual bond so that everything is somewhat shared, Yeah, nobody try to take over like you're the king. Yeah, pull your weight. Now, I know that, even though the woman earns more, or even though the lady might, own the home, but do something. You do the repairs, the house want paint, you try to get that taken care of, whether you can paint or you pay the man for paint or whatever it is. But, you try and play your part to ensure that everything is balanced. If you check up on the bills, even though it might be with her money, but she have an account where she pay the bills with, you check up on it, make sure the bills them pay. You try and make sure that you're taking care of business, or ensuring that the house is still run. All right. Number 3, we looked at avoid power struggle. It's not a competition. You're not here to take over. You can both work together. So don't let your ego turn everything into an argument. Support her success. If she even start earning more, you have to find ways to support her. Don't resent her for being successful. It might just be a situation where she's, the field that she's in, she's able to earn more than you. What you gonna do? Left fire if you want. If you can't handle it, that's gonna be your next choice. All right. 4, keep your hustle going. So as I say, even though you're with a woman who's earning more than you, or you guys might be living comfortably, don't just get relaxed and get lazy. Try and find your drive, whether it is, you want to do a startup business, or you want to work on an investment plan. But ladies like men who are ambitious, so you get up and keep working at building yourself. Don't just sit there and accept everything being paid for. So nobody come boy, you want princess treatment, sir, okay? Number 5, show appreciation. We understand that you guys are in a relationship, so you want to say what's hers is mine, what's mine is yours, all of that stuff. But still show her appreciation. She's earning more, so she might have access to more money than you. But that means you can't buy her roses the same way, you can't surprise her, you can't take her out the same way. You can't. Yeah? Don't let the money that she earns intimidate you. Number 6, let's get into that section here. We're in the second half right now. We're looking at about 10 things that a man can do to ensure that, things work out for the best when he's living in her house. Stay involved in household decisions, all right? So even if you're not the one signing the checks or making the payments, be involved in discussions about bills, plans, adjustments, or rules. And don't act like a guest, or worse, a tenant. So here's how you get that done. Let her know you care about the house, yeah, or the home and the future. Yeah. So whatever plans to develop or improve it, be a part of that discussion. Ask how you can contribute to making this place better for both of us. Yeah? So create that active role so that you are not just sitting idly and just enjoying, as Jamaicans call it, free paper. Yeah? Now, you might suggest ideas for, let's say, organizing the kitchen, starting a backyard garden, or managing the water bill. These are ways you can start making your, decision known, and you can start getting active or getting, being a part of the whole decision making and, staying involved with household decision. Number 7, maintain respect in public and private. So whatever happens in the house doesn't stay in the house if you bring shame. Yeah? Disrespect or idle talk. Respect her in public spaces and don't use her financial status against her in arguments. A lot of men say, okay, I can handle a woman earning more than me, and every chance they get, the excuse is, but you earn more, so me can't do nothing. That's what you're saying, so you can't do nothing because you earn more? Okay. So, that's something for you to consider. Now, be careful not to flip the script and say things like, you feel like you own everything. Bro, we might understand that that is the case, but as I said, these things you don't need to bring them up because we understand that, yes, it's her place there. So, arguing about who earns more, as I say, if you're gonna do that, just give up on the relationship because it's gonna be a problem because you have not accepted that, okay, she earns more than you and you can still be together. Alright? Protect your reputation, man. Not just slander in the streets and then when you come home to nice life. Alright? So if you're out with friends and they start mocking men who live in a woman's house, you don't need to prove anything. A confident man knows his value without clapping back. As I said, this is Jamaica. A lot of men are traditional in the sense that, listen me, the man takes care of the home, the man is the breadwinner, all of these things. But there are cases where the women are the breadwinner. What do you do? We have more tips for you. Number 8, watch friends and family's energy. So sometimes outsiders can stir up tension. Yeah, man, how you live in a woman place, brother? You need your own place. That will that's definitely a conversation will happen. So here what you do, you tune them out. Don't let outside noise destroy inside peace. So if you're happy in the relationship with your boo, don't get distracted, alright? Have clear boundary about who visits who, how long they stay, and who influences your decision. I know it's her house, but you have to share decision-making responsibility. Not just sit down like a crow and make she just do everything and you just there sit down and eat chips and wake and sleep and play a game. Okay? Don't let your brethren overstay their welcome. Or don't let your brethren disrespect her or disrespect the space. And that's all about a part of friends and family energy. Keep an eye out. Make sure everybody is on their, P's and Q's. So for example, if your friend is coming over to Lime or hang out, make sure your partner is okay with it. Run a check by her. Don't let anyone treat her home like a public chill spot and just pop up when they feel like. Right? It's both of your place now, but yeah, you wouldn't want it at your place, so why you want it at her place? Number 9. Communicate openly about future plans. So what we're talking about here is when you're living with someone, it isn't just about the now. It's about where the relationship is going. So you need to talk about your shared future, your future together. Do you plan to move to a bigger place? Do you plan to buy land? Do you plan to build together or add on to this unit? Make those discussions, because there are times if it's just the one device or one item that you share, there's gonna be time coming where them say, listen, I need my things, and you're gonna be left stranded. So this is a good way to avoid separation. You try and ensure that you communicate openly. That way transparency can build trust. Alright, see some heart emojis going up there. Avoid silent or secret plans. Share dreams. Maybe you want to own land in Clarendon or start a small guest house in Portland. Talk about it with her. As I say, it might be a plus if she has access to that income where she can support your dreams. And then now you're able to start earning from yourself, earning for yourself from your own personal venture. You must say, so you're able to support her as well. All right, here we go. As I mentioned, if you're saving towards your house, let her know. She might want to support or be a part of that vision as well. Yeah, the real article woman them, yeah. If I gonna want to share or help or find a way how to help you get through to your dream. Alright. Number 10. This is one of the most important one, and we'll leave it here for number 10. Protect your, I would say, masculinity by living with integrity, not ego. Being a man is about character, not cash. I wish society could understand that. Being a man is about character, not cash. If you're honest, hardworking, loving, and loyal, you're doing your part. The house is just a location. The foundation is the relationship. Very, very powerful, sentence there. So, what you can do is ask yourself, if I lost her, would I still be proud of how I carried myself in the relationship? Men are remembered more for how they make people feel than how much they own. I mean, nowadays society really make these things seem different, but for the majority of people, these still hold true. Men are usually more valued for how they make people feel than what they own. But nowadays, everybody loves what people own. That's all I can say. So even if life puts you in a humble position right now, carrying yourself with dignity, purpose, and gratitude will elevate how you're seen by others and yourself. Alright? So let me give you my final thoughts here inside Fantastic Friday News Talk 93 FM. Be free to drop your comments on the live. Ladies out there, do you think you can live with a man in your house? You are the breadwinner, you're earning more than he is earning, and he starts moving into your place. Ladies, you can handle that? Let me know. For the gents then, can you handle the situation as well? The ladies outside looking for you, and you if you are able to live in that lady's house and she's the breadwinner, men, can you handle that situation? All right. Now, living in a woman's house isn't a sign of weakness, or living in your partner's house or your bride's house or your wife's house isn't a sign of weakness. It's really about responsibility. What matters is how you carry yourself while you're there. Respect, contribution, and appreciation, as well as ambition, will go a long way into building a strong, balanced relationship. In our culture here in Jamaica, where pride often comes before wisdom, it's important to remember a real man doesn't need to be in charge. He just needs to be in partnership. So if you're in that situation, don't be ashamed. Just be intentional. Add to aim ways how you can make the space better, and how you can help out somebody. People, those are my few words. I'm gonna do a quick run through of the topic and the points. We're looking at being the man in her house. Can a man live with a woman who is the breadwinner? Can you men do it? Can you actually be in a situation like that? Ladies, can you live with a man where the lady is the breadwinner and the man, let's say, probably stays home? Can you do that, ladies? Let me know. All right. So, men, one of the ways, or one of the 10 ways that you can, keep a bit of integrity and ensure that the relationship works out for the best for both of you, is to respect her space. Yeah, now just come move up and take out everything and dash with things. Respect her space. Check in with her, ask her about, where this should be and so on, or if you can move, make your suggestions. Number 2, pull your weight. Even if you're not paying any other bills anymore, so yeah, there are many ways to pull your weight. You can, fix up out in the house, be a gardener, start tending to, animals if you want to start raise chicken, you have access to that. Don't just sit down there and get complacent. Pull your weight. Avoid a power struggle. It's not always a competition. Alright, so if she like one thing and you like the other thing and you're able to compromise, that's all it takes. And sometimes it's the other person who has to compromise while you hold on to your values. Alright, so number 4, keep your hustle going. Don't just sit down and get complacent because wife you have to take care of everything, or your girlfriend or your woman has everything under control. No, keep your hustle going. If you do farming, keep on doing farming, go and build a business. If you want to make investments, keep on pressing towards the mark. Alright? Number 5, show appreciation. She's not obligated to you right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? She's giving you the opportunity to stay in her home. So all I would say is show appreciation, fix up the place, drop some rose petal, bring her some flowers. All of these things will help in playing your part. Number 6, stay involved in household decisions. Don't just sit down like a guest or tenant. Something is being discussed, you be present. Be a part of discussion, make your suggestions. You are a valid member of the house as well. Alright. Number 7, maintain respect in public and private. Some of these situations where the lady earns more, the man disrespect her rude, and then want to come nice her up when a time to go home. No, we don't play that. Alright. So respect her in public space and don't use her financial status against her. Number 8, watch the friends and family energy. Sometimes you might be hanging out with persons, they're not in a good mood, they might be down a bit, so you want to ensure that you don't make them people that deter you from having a good relationship. Number 9, communicate openly about future plans. Talk to your boo, work things out together, build whatever dreams you have. Maybe she's able to support you to get that off the ground. Number 10, protect your masculinity by living with integrity. Yeah? And these are ways how a man can survive being man of her house. Yeah, living in a house where the woman is the main breadwinner. Alright? So if you're in that situation, don't be ashamed. Just be intentional and always allow for her to benefit from the things you do. Fantastic Friday. I want to big up thanks for those who are tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Catch you guys next week. It's going to be the month end show, so more giveaways galore. Keep it locked.